Hello, mighty friends. Welcome back to my messy to minimal mama journey, where today I bring you another real life messy clean with me. As you can see, this room is a complete disaster, and it is going to take me all day to clean up this mess. So if you are in need of real life cleaning motivation and you are feeling unmotivated to clean your house right now, then keep on watching because this video is definitely for you. I am here to help motivate you to get up and clean up your mess right along with me. So I want you to get your butt up right now. Let's get started cleaning the mess together. If I can do this, you can do this. You're gonna feel so much better once you clean up the mess. So come on, get up, let's do this. Let's get cleaning together right now. So before we jump right into the cleaning, I just want to let you guys know that this video is in collaboration with my good friend Bronte from Bronte's Life over here on YouTube. She does a ton on her channel, including cleaning motivation and decluttering. She also loves to share home renovations and DIY makeovers on a budget. She is not only gorgeous, but she is so down to earth and so funny. She totally cracks me up every day over on her IG account where she brings those real life mom reels, and she's just so funny. I love her spirit. Her and I vibed many years ago where we connected on Instagram, and we've just been friends ever since. And I'm so happy to be collabing with her today, and I'm so happy to introduce her to all of my friends here. So definitely go check out Bronte's channel after you watch this video. I will leave her link in the description below, and make sure you leave her a comment letting her know that Laura sent you over. I know you guys are going to love her as much as I do. And if you are coming over from Bronte's channel, thank you so much for taking your time to come over and check me out. I really hope that you liked today's video. I hope that it brings you that real life cleaning motivation to get up and cleaning along with me, especially if you are struggling with anxiety or depression. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to help others who struggle with mental illness and keeping a clean house. It's just hard to find the energy in our day to keep up with it all, especially if you're a mama. So I am here to give you that support and help to motivate you and keep you moving along with me. I also started a messy to minimal journey where I am decluttering my life away. So once I clean my house through this complete disaster, I am going to get right back on my decluttering journey, and I hope that you guys will stick around and subscribe and become a part of the community where we share our hearts about struggles with anxiety, depression, and cleaning house. I hope that you are all doing well this Saturday morning, and I really hope that you decided to get up and just get started on that one small mess in your home. You know you're going to feel so much better once you clean up the mess. And then you'll be able to enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. And then you can feel good waking up Sunday morning and have a relaxing Sunday to just chill or spend time with your family or do whatever you enjoy. So I really hope that I am motivating you to get up and clean up the mess right now. If you guys watched my last video, then you now know I was not lying when I said my house was a complete disaster. And honestly, my whole house is a complete disaster. And it is going to take me several videos to bring you that real life clean motivation. So I am going to be breaking this up in several parts. I'm starting today in my living room, and there is just so much stuff everywhere. If you guys have been around, you guys know that I had a really rough month with the passing of my uncle. And it was like ever since that happened, it just was all these unexpected, spontaneous things that I had to do and deal with. So my house took a back burner, and that's okay. Sometimes life events come up and we only have so much time and energy in our day, especially as mamas. So we just sometimes have to put the house on hold, and that's what I did. I've done it for quite some time. It's been a few weeks ever since, like I said, my uncle passed away. I had to kind of step up into, moral support mode for my aunt, all while I was grieving myself. And so it was just a rough month where I needed to focus my energy and time on other things besides the house. And so this is where I'm at, dealing with this complete disaster right now. If you guys notice, I had some bins in this living room that I took down to the basement. These were bins full of family photos. My aunt right away had asked both my sister and I to search for any pictures of my uncle and family for the photo boards, for the funeral services. So it just all started from that point on. It was the day I found out of his passing. I spent 2 days searching throughout all those bins for whatever pictures I can find. So that took up a couple of days. And then it just was like from that point on, it was just nonstop. The next day was Saturday, and we decided to go to my aunt's and bring food just to, grieve with her and be that moral support and, just stay by her side. And it just was so fresh and new. And we just had to, be there for her. So you guys know my Saturdays are sacred to me. That's when I get most of my cleaning done. So that was a week where like cleaning got pushed on the backside. And then from that point on, it was just like go, go, go to get things ready for the wake and the funeral services. I had to go shopping for all 5 of us. We had no clothes to wear because, COVID and everything, there hasn't been any type of events like to get dressed up or go anywhere. So my kids have already grown out of whatever they had previously. And then just whatever my husband and I had, our bodies changed. So we needed something new. So I had to shop for everybody, which was a challenge because my daughter is super picky. So it took me a couple days to find clothes for that in between, my kids' school schedule, homework, running them back and forth to after school events, and then sitting throughout their practices and their meets and everything else. And then we had the wake, the funeral services. And then the day after the funeral, I had to pack, do a ton of laundry, and pack for our vacation that next day, which was Friday. We had went away for a few days. I had planned a year in advance a little getaway, and unfortunately it just was bad timing. It turned out right after my uncle's passing. I had talked about all of that in my last video, which was a house cleaning of the Airbnb that we rented. So if you guys want to go back and kind of catch up, you can do that if you're new here. But yeah, so then after that, it was the week of Easter. And again, my kids had school. So, it was their schedules, and it's just like there's never enough time in the day. I was doing a lot of running around for Easter, hitting up the stores, trying to get all the food and the sides because we decided to go to my aunt's and cook for her because my aunt and uncle always have Easter every year. That's like their holiday. So this was going to be the first without my uncle, and we didn't want her to have to do anything. So, I picked up 4 hams. I picked up all the basic sides. My sister brought food. She cooked food. My cousins brought food. We all pitched in, and we literally we woke up Easter morning. I gave the kids their baskets, and then we got dressed and we just jetted out straight to my aunt's house, which is about an hour away. And then we spent the whole entire day there. I did all the cooking with my sister and cousins, and we just, spent as long as we could there just so that she wasn't feeling too upset since it was the first holiday and it was their holiday that they had for the family. So, just to be that moral support and just help her because she was not in any shape to, cook and do everything. And we just wanted to all show up for her. So that was literally, it was just nonstop going, dealing with all these, unplanned life events that happen. That is life. And that's okay. And that's why I bring you guys these real life messes and I talk about these life circumstances because this is real life, this is what happens. We can't always plan everything out. Not everything's going to go according to plan and work out perfectly. So I really came out of my daily routine. I was doing so good. Not to mention on my minimalism journey that you guys know I'm on, I had so many decluttering piles going on, which I still do. That's why once I get into the other spaces of my house, as I bring you guys the next videos, and we clean up those complete disasters, you guys are going to see I have a ton of piles of things because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm also decluttering because, I was giving you guys those decluttering and organizing videos. So it was just crazy. Everything just got put on standby and I had to just forget about it and, jump into that moral support mode for my aunt. And also I was grieving at the same time. I mean, I'm still grieving. Every now and again, it's feeling surface and I'm trying to really let myself process those feelings and, really try to allow myself to feel it. So it's just been crazy, you guys. And that is why my house is a complete disaster. And so, as I said, Easter morning, we had the kids open their gifts and then we ran right out. So I didn't get to really do a good cleaning. So that's why you guys are going to see I have a lot of Easter remnants scattered all about. And then that plastic grass, my dad always drops off Easter baskets before Easter, and he does that traditional stuff with the plastic grass and like the old school baskets. So I had all that stuff around that I had to clean up, and then the new toys that the kids got. So it is just a hot mess. And so knowing that I had to clean all day, I wanted to come into this with some sort of a plan of action. So that's why starting out cleaning, you guys would have seen I threw all the toys into the center of the room. I decided to just gather all the toys up so that I can later sort through them and organize and categorize them. And the next major part of this mess was the laundry. It was all clean laundry. It was just like clothes that I was washing throughout the week for school, but I never got around to like folding it and putting it away or hanging the stuff. So I had to take care of that too. And then I decided to just work my way around the edges of the room. And then I'm just carrying on with, throwing away all the garbage, sweeping up any kind of garbage and dust. This room was super dusty. So I end up using my Roborock automatic vacuum, and then I'm also going to give it a really good manual vacuum. And I also need to do a really good deep cleaning and dust my blinds and really dust like all the shelves and the ceiling fan. Also, I want to point out that my shirt was wet because I had like it wet in the front and wet on the side because I had to give my little guy a bath because he was playing with Play-Doh, and then he decided to use markers and draw in the Play-Doh, and then he decided to draw over his body. And so later today, we have to go to baseball practice. And so I had to scrub off all that marker off of his face. Thank God it was just the washable Crayola, but still, that stuff's hard to get off the skin. And so yeah, that's why my tank top was wet. If you guys noticed that in the beginning, I just wanted to point that out. This is real life, messy mama life for you here. I always warn you guys, I ain't ever gonna look cute when I'm cleaning. For the most part, I will not look cute. You may catch a day I'm feeling good, I was able to get dressed and do it all, where I might have plans right after I'm done filming a cleaning, so I have to be dressed and put together for some reason. But the usual is I don't look so good when I'm cleaning. So if you're coming here for that kind of stuff, that ain't who I'm about. So if you're still sitting around a mess and feeling overwhelmed and you don't know how to get started, like just start with one small category. So if it's the toys, do what I did, take all your toys, throw them in the center of the space, and then you can sit down and you can organize them, with different baskets or bins. So if you're just start with that one category, whether it's toys or books or paperwork, maybe it's just doing the dishes. Start by taking the dishes out of the sink, filling up the hot soapy water. Take that one step. I always say it's the first 3 minutes that you need to move about and do the action. And then momentum kicks in. And before you know it, you're cleaning the mess. And if you're anything like me, once that happens, it's hard to stop cleaning. And that's what I struggle with too. That's like the OCD perfectionist in me. When I did this cleaning, it took me all day because I had to stop and I had to take care of other things. Like I had to go pick up my son from his track meet, and then we had to come back, and then I started cleaning again. Then I had to stop and I had to give the kids dinner. Then I had to drop my daughter off at volleyball. So it was just like nonstop. And then later this day, I had to go to baseball for my little guy. So it's just back and forth, back to the mess. And that's why literally, if you watch all the way through to the end, you will see the satisfying before and after, but you will also see that it's dark out. And so, yeah, I cleaned all the way into the darkness, but it felt so good to get it done. So that's why I'm saying get up and just clean with me. You're going to feel so good about it once it's done.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
I decided to switch out my wickered baskets and replace them with the plastic white storage totes that I organize all the toys into, because I really liked the open concept of these little white plastic bins. They worked much better. My son is able to see the toys, so he knows now the trains go in one, the cars go in another. You know, it just makes it easier for him to clean up after he plays, and I'm liking it. You know, toddlers can be rough, and that's why you'll see like my basket was falling apart, so I decided to just toss it. So I'm using it throughout this video as like a garbage basket to collect all the garbage that I find. Once those wickered sticks start breaking and coming off, they're really sharp and they can hurt. So I had to get rid of that one. Even though I'm trying to rid all the plastic, it's just what I have to do. When you have younger kids, even though all the other ones are so pretty, it's just, you know what, real mom life here. We just have to deal with the plastic for now.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be your therapy no more, no more. You don't wanna hear this, but it's you, it's not me. Ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
So at this point, I was feeling so exhausted, you guys. I have been in and out of my house, running errands. I had to come back home, cook dinner. We did homework. I had to feed the kids. Then I had to run back out because I had to pick up my son from track. Then we had to do the baseball practice. So I have been in and out all day. And then each time I've been trying to squeeze in the cleaning and filming. It has been so chaotic. So I am super exhausted and I have very low energy at this point, but I'm pushing through to get it done. So I really hope that you guys are also feeling motivated by now and you have gotten up to start cleaning your mess, or maybe you are halfway done or done completely. That would be great. I hope so. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Were you able to get up with me and clean along with me? I hope that I motivated you. It feels so good to finally have all the toys picked up. And I just kind of wanted to touch base on the toys. I know I'm going to get those comments. People are going to be coming at me like, well, why didn't you have your kids help you pick up the toys? First of all, as I explained, unfortunate life events spontaneously popped up and it threw us off course. It took us off of our daily routine, our daily regimen, which does require my kids, doing daily chores, picking up. Honestly, you guys, I was in my feelings with grief and worried about my aunt and all the things I had on my mind. I just could not focus on the house and the routine, and it just was too much. So that's why I have this complete disaster here that I cleaned up today. And I don't know about you, but when you have a huge mess like this, I don't know who wants to involve their kids, but I certainly don't. Like, I was overwhelmed enough to get started cleaning the mess. So I definitely was not going to have my kids involved because they drive me crazy either they're going to whine because they don't want to do it, or they're going to fight because one's going to want the job the other one has, or they're going to put everything all over and not listen to what I want them to do. So no, I needed to do this. This was a job for mama to get in here, knock it out, get it done right, get it done quick. So that explains that. I just wanted to cover that right off the bat. But it feels so good now. Now everything's in order and we can, start back up on our routine of having, my little guy pick up his toys after he plays. Because typically, like, he'll play with his train set. Then I'll want to go pull out the Legos. But I tell him, nope, we got to put the trains away first. And then we go get the Legos, So he does know that we play with one set at a time. But like I said, I was just so busy doing stuff. So I was not actively, delegating to him and, overseeing everything. He just was pulling toys out every day and I wasn't having him pick them up and he didn't try to pick them up. So, that's the whole thing. Like when you're a mama, you have to stay on all the time. You have to be on telling the kids, reminding the kids, especially when they're 4 years old. I mean, I don't know a 4-year-old that just gets up and does it. And hey, if you have that 4-year-old, oh my gosh, please send me your tips and tricks. What is it? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Because that's amazing. Kudos to you. Definitely a mighty mama. But yeah, so that's just what happens. And I mean, my kid, he can make a mess. Give him a day with all his toys and done. It's over. So, not cleaning up, not picking up every day, like it just got worse and worse. So that's why we had this complete disaster today. But cleaning is also my therapy. So I do enjoy, like when I have these big messes, I love just kind of zoning out, jamming to my music. I have my husband deal with the kids and I'm like, get them out of my hair. I'm taking this time. Cleaning is my therapy. And I actually made a t-shirt over on Mighty Mama Power. I have an Etsy shop if you guys didn't know. And yeah, I have that shirt. Cleaning is my therapy. That's one of my designs. I love to clean. It just feels so good. It's so satisfying. That's why make sure you watch all the way through to the end because I am going to post before and afters of this cleaning. And it's such a day and night difference. And it feels so good to get it cleaned up. And so as you just seen, I discovered a little surprise underneath my couch, which is not a surprise to me really, because underneath my couches, there's always a crazy mess. Do you guys have the same problem? Like when you move your couches, do you find a huge mess underneath your couch? I definitely did not plan on cleaning under any part of this sectional in this video. I just had to move it a little bit to make some room so I can clean in this little play area here. But of course, my OCD and perfectionism kicked in. So I definitely had to keep moving with the mess and cleaning it up. I am well overdue for a deep cleaning. In fact, my whole entire house needs a spring cleaning. And with the crazy month of April, I just was not able to do any type of deep cleaning. So I definitely will be bringing that your way. And if you are here in the Midwest like I am, then you know that this weather has been so bipolar and crummy and cold. So we're not really feeling spring vibes much lately. So I'm just waiting for it to warm up a little bit more so I can open windows and really give this house a good deep cleaning everywhere. So at least those of you who live in the Midwest also, you guys will appreciate those spring cleaning videos when I bring them to you. So this here is like a makeshift play area for my son because, we are limited space in this house. We are currently working on the kids' room makeover because I also do, makeovers on a budget here as well. So I will be having that come your way. And I decided like I'm probably going to put all of these play toys like the kitchen and the fridge and all this stuff in the kids' room so that we can push back our sectional and we can like open it up more here, and then we'll be able to like do the proper configuration with the sectional. And I decided I'm going to take the rug out. It makes this little space look less cluttered, and then I will finally be done cleaning this living room. So I really hope that this video brought you that real life cleaning motivation. I really hope you were up cleaning with me and you are also finished by now. And if you are new here, I know that I talk a lot. That is something I do. That's part of my channel. If you're not into all the talking, you can easily mute me and play your own music and clean along with me. That is always an option. but this is like my time to socialize. This is my time to spend with adults and all of my friends here, and to be able to share my heart here with you guys. And it's my therapy as well. Like I always tell you guys, you will never know how much you help me, like more than you will ever know. And again, if you're here from Bronte's channel, thank you so much for taking the time. I hope that you were able to get to know me a little bit, and you will stick around to get to know me better. Please leave me a comment. I love getting to know all of you. Let me know about yourself. Let me know your name. I'll add you to my prayer list. I always pray for all my viewers, anybody who leaves me a comment, you know, all my subscribers. I just pray daily for all my subscribers, all my viewers. Life is just crazy, you guys, and it's hard enough when you live with mental illness. So I get it. The struggle is real, and I am here going through the struggle every day too. So you are definitely not alone. And this is a safe space for you if you need to open up and share your heart and get things off your chest. So for now, I'm going to say stay mighty and God bless. And please, all of my mighty mamas, my mighty friends here, be sure to go check out Bronte's channel. You guys are going to love her. She has amazing videos. She has amazing DIY home projects. Definitely check those out. She has so much inspiration, and definitely check out her Instagram account. She will brighten your day every morning with coffee. And also stay tuned, because I'm going to give you guys the before and after shots. So keep on watching.
In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free. These open woods, I knew I could find peace here. Nothing like the city where I got tired of the running, the catching up. I got hungry for the stars.